Hey everybody, what's up? It's now to be back again with yet another video, and today I am taking a look at Succession, the complete series on Blu-ray. Now, I will say, this franchise might be the first thing that I triple dip in because I originally got the Blu-ray for season 1, the DVDs for seasons 1 and 2, and I think I have a FYC DVD as well. And then I got the iTunes HD copy of the complete series once the series ended. Now, I don't think this will be the series' final form, because if you go to Max, you will notice that this series is actually in 4K. That means there are 4K copies of this series. And also, it should be pointed out that this show was shot on film. While this is not my favorite show of all time. My favorite show of all time is Mr. Robot. I think this is one where a 4K release is likely at some point, considering how popular it is. I think when it was airing and Game of Thrones was not airing, I want to say this was the most popular show. It won so many Emmy Awards. I would be shocked, honestly, if this didn't get a 4K release. But I decided to go ahead and get this because I think it will be a considerable amount of time until a 4K release for this comes out. At least a couple years, if not longer. So, until then, I'm getting this because I'm quite sure that the bitrate on this is going to be better than the iTunes files that I already have on my Plex server. But anyways, here is what the art looks like. It's pretty identical to what you see on the website. So this is what it looks like on the front. This is one of the sides here. So it says Succession, the complete series. And then here it says Succession, the complete series, on the other side as well. I think it's nearly identical. Then on the back, we have a synopsis of the entire series, as well as what look like set photos from various seasons. And we've got our usual details down here, tech specs, all that good stuff. Now, this actually has a slipcover, which I'm pretty surprised by. I do have one physical media release that's the exact same size, I think, in the same type of case. I think it's for I want to say Designated Survivor, the complete series on DVD, but it didn't have a slipcover with it. So I'm kind of surprised that this had a slipcover. This is what the front looks like here of the actual case. Here's what the side looks like, and here's what the back looks like as well. Now, opening this up, so many discs, man. No insert, it looks like, but in the back here, we have a list of which. Oh my goodness! What in the world? I think this is a slight design flaw. What? What in the world? Did this break? So this literally just came out, and I'm not seeing a way that you reattach it. This is so strange. Well, I'll keep it in here like this for now, and later on I'll see if I can find a way to stick it back into the spine. But here, actually, I don't know if you guys can read it, but there's a list of which episodes are on which discs for seasons 1 and season 2. And they have the same thing here for seasons 3 and 4. And it's nice because you have set photos from each season as well. So I do find that rather cool. This shocked me. If anyone else has unboxed this and noticed that this has happened, I'm really curious to see if that's the case. We've got all the discs here. We've got disc 1 and disc 2 for season 1. That's what the discs look like. Oh my goodness, look at all these discs. Look at all these discs. Actually, I don't know if I'm gonna do the whole showcase of each and every disc like I usually do. I think for this it might be a little tedious. But real quick, this is generally what all the discs look like. Here, let me just make sure that you can view them all, because I have a mirror behind so that I can see what you guys see. One thing that's rather nice is I think it matches the color palette quite well of each season. So we see season 3, it gets a little gray, and especially for season 4, where it's blue, something about season 4 to me, it had a little bit of a blue color palette to it, so it's nice that these discs actually match that. So for those of you, now I'm gonna try to figure out how to put this back in here, but you know, my overall thoughts are, well, clearly I think the quality of the presentation is somewhat poor, which is unfortunate because the series itself is very rich in nature. But I'm quite sure the bitrate is going to be good. But I am a little bit curious for those of you who have this and HBO Max, which I don't have Max anymore. But please let me know in the comment section below. What was your experience like watching it in 4K on Max versus on this Blu-ray? Is the bitrate higher? If you have the technical know-how, let me know. Or does it just look better in 4K than on Blu-ray? I'd be curious to know your guys' thoughts on that. But other than that, that's all I got. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in another video if you want to see another one of my videos.